Well, cheers, and how you do, buckaroos, and how the heck are you? I am Tom the Beer Whisperer. Hey, so I've got one here I haven't had before. Brooklyn Defender IPA. I picked this up in a mixed 12-pack. It was only $14.99. Most of these products, if I can buy 6-packs of them, run about $10 per 6. So when I find a mixed pack for $15, which makes it about $7.50 a 6-pack, I said, well, let me pick it up and try it. So I'm kind of set up precariously out here. Let me get my computer and read a little bit here. Brooklyn Defender IPA is proud to be the official beer of New York Comic Con. Not that anybody gives a rat's ass. Golden IPA. Style is a Golden IPA. Malts are Churro, Munich, Crystal, and Oats. Uses Amarillo, Simcoe, Cascade, and Centennial. Our house ale yeast, 5.9%. They don't list ABV. So here we go. I'm not ABV. They don't list IBU is what I meant to say. 5.9 is the ABV, Tom. So I digress. So I'm hanging outside because I'm finishing smoking up my meatloaf, and I think it's just about done. Got it smoked up very nice, and I just put the sauce on top. The aromas are nice on this, actually. I haven't had this before. Certainly getting a lot of... I'm getting some citrus and some floral notes. Getting some, I'm certainly getting some tangerine, but I also feel like I'm getting some orange blossom notes as well. I'm getting a hint of pine on the back end there. But yeah, I mean, you might find some citrus, some various tropical fruit notes. Yeah, I mean, all the usual suspects. Getting some orange, some grapefruit. You might find some pineapple in there and other things. It's a very enjoyable beer. It's very nice for the weather I had today. I've got a nice day here in the Ozarks, which is why I fired up my grill, because I figured, well, what the hell? It's warm, man. Yeah, I mean, I got to fire that thing. We had a few nice days not long ago, but the weather had been so dry here for a short period that I was afraid to fire it up then. We actually did end up setting record rainfall for February, but it all came at once, right at the end of the month. I mean, it just happened. I mean, we had just deluges, man. Anyways, yeah, it just happened all at once. So I knew I knew the ground wasn't too dry today, wasn't too worried, but that's why I am outside. I don't like to leave it unattended, so I'm kind of sitting out here having a beer. It's just about ready to go to the house, though. It's a very crisp IPA, golden IPA, whatever. The style is a golden IPA. I don't know that I've ever heard that style. Yeah, there are so many sub-styles of IPA. It doesn't matter. It is good. To be honest with you, if somebody just handed this to me and I didn't know anything else about it, I would have just assumed I was drinking an APA, because the balance, the body, the malt to hops ratio, it does feel more like an APA, but hey, what's in the name? Everything's an APA. Everything's an IPA these days, and I mean, I personally would call this an APA if it was me, but hey, it's their beer. They can call it anything you want. But yeah, everything's an IPA these days, isn't it? There's New England IPAs. I mean, I've seen some as low as about 15 IBUs. 15, 40, 45, calling themselves an IPA. I mean, is that really an IPA? Hey, you can like them, you can love them, I don't care, but is it really an IPA? That's my question to you. Again, I feel with that style, not everyone, but most that I've had really seem to fall in line, style-wise, is more of an APA than IPA, but hey, apparently they can sell more by calling it an IPA. But I digress. Oh, this is good. It is good. I don't know if there's a date on the bottle or not here. Oh, yeah. There's a best by date of July 11th of 2018. So I'm well within that parameter for sure. So it's probably fairly fresh if the date is July. It's March 4th as I'm drinking it. So that's over 4 months away, so I'm guessing, I mean, they may have a 5 or 6 month on it. Don't tell those 90-day IPA guys, they'll get their panties in a twist. The best by date is clearly past 90 days on this. Those guys, boy, some of those guys get militant about it, don't they? You can't drink it after 90 days. Stop, it's bad. No, it's not bad, you moron. It may be different. It may not taste the way it did when it was first bottled or canned, but it isn't going to be bad. Anyway, I've had that argument ad nauseum with some of these guys. They just don't get it. But yeah, so bottom line, would I buy this in a 6-pack? To be honest with you, for $10 a 6-pack, no. I'd say $8.99 a 6-pack. That'd be my line in the sand for this beer. But would I buy another mixed 12 with this in it for a $15 price tag? Absolutely. So there you go. It is a nice beer. Stevie Ray Vaughan, I don't know if you can hear, I got my Pandora cranking. My wife left me unattended. This is what happens. I smoke some meat on the grill. I crank my Pandora, and I drink beer. That's what the Beer Whisperer does for fun. Oh, mercy. I am the irreverent Beer Whisperer. That's my new title. Just messing around with you. BeerVangelist, prolific beer drinker, Purveyor of Wisdom, man. All around good guy. You all have a good one. I intend to.